Hey, Trini people, you ever drive past Point up here and see them big old Petrotrin stacks just sitting there quiet like a ghost town? Once upon a time, the place was the heartbeat of the energy sector, pumping out 140,000 barrels a day, employing thousands, keeping TNT pockets fat. But since 2018, it shut down. Now everybody talking about restarting it. Politicians saying 2-3 years we back in business. The nation hopeful. But let we talk real. Is this even possible? Or are we just chasing a pipe dream? Today, we're digging into the truth, looking at what it takes to bring a refinery like Petrotrin back to life. Spoiler alert, it's no small thing now. So, why everybody so hyped? Jobs, energy security, less dependent on foreign fuel. Sounding sweet, right? Well, I break it down. Petrotrin been sleeping for 6 years and now long enough to do some serious damage. Them pipes corroded, storage tanks leaking like a bad roti wrap. The fancy equipment like catalytic reformers and boilers, most need replacing, not repairing. We talking 1.5 to 3 billion US dollars to fix this thing. And that's just the start. Look at other refineries around the world. Take Coventry in the US Virgin Islands. 6 years shutdown, just like Petrotrin. They spent 1.4 billion trying to restart and still flop. Why? Cost overruns and no market for the oil. Aruba's San Nicolas refinery, same story. Tried, failed, because they couldn't lock down crude oil supply. Now, compare that to success stories like Valero's Pembroke in the UK. 5 years shutdown, 3 years to restart, 1.2 billion spent. But they had big private investors on a proper plan. Point is, restarting a refinery ain't no quick fix. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Now, when we talk about the lifeblood of any refinery, crude oil and natural gas. Petrotrin used to need 140,000 barrels of crude oil a day. Right now, TNT only producing about 60,000 barrels and they're dropping 5% every year. So where the rest coming from? Imports? Nah. Maybe Venezuela heavy crude, if sanctions lift. But that's a big if. You ever trust a Trini Maxi to show up on time? Exactly. Or we could buy WTI from the States, but that's pricey and far away. Plus, them storage tanks and pipelines need fixing first, 6 to 12 months just for that. Then there's natural gas. Petrotrin need about 200 million cubic feet a day. But we gas production down to 2.8 billion cubic feet from 4.2 billion in 2010. And who gets in that gas? Atlantic LNG, ammonia plants, methanol plants, all making more money than a refinery ever could. The government might say, yeah, you'll get Petrotrin gas. You think they'll prioritize a rusty refinery over LNG dollars? Nah, boy. Without secure crude and gas, this restart dead in the waters. Alright, now you say magic of the money and the crude. How long this restart taking? Politicians saying 2-3 years. Industry experts laughing. They say 5 to 7 years minimum. Why? First, you need a proper audit. 6 to 12 months to check out what rusted and what's salvageable. Then, environmental permits. EMA ain't playing. That's another 12 to 18 months. Equipment like FCC units, 12 to 24 months to order and install. Refurbishing, 18 to 24 months. And even then, you're only starting at half capacity, 50,000 barrels a day, if you're lucky. And who's gonna run this thing? When Petrotrin shut down, all them engineers and operators scatter. Some in Canada, some retired, some selling doubles now. We short on refinery skills bad. Training new workers, 2 to 3 years. Bringing in foreign experts, 1 to 2 years. Plus visa drama and OWTO protests. Look at Guyana's oil sector. Same problem. Foreign hires causing all kind of bacchanal. We needed a Petrotrin Skills Academy yesterday to fix this. Now, the big question. Who footing this bill? We talking 1.5 to 3 billion US dollars. Government alone? Nah. TNT debt to GDP already at 65%. We credit rating mean high interest on loans. Sovereign Wealth Fund. The Heritage Fund got about $1 billion. Not enough. Best bet? A public-private partnership like India's Bina refinery. Private investors bring cash and know-how. Government gives guarantees. But TNT got a bad rep for changing contracts, so we need to play fair to attract them big players. Another idea? Start small. Turn Petrotrin into a storage hub like Bahamas' Borco. That's $500 million to $1 billion, not $3 billion. Or go green. Make biofuels or renewable diesel like Marathon's Martinez refinery. It's cheaper and future-proof. But whatever we do, we need crude contracts locked in first, or we just burning money. So Trini people, here's a real talk. Restarting Petrotrin sounds nice. Jobs, pride, energy security. But the truth is a long, hard road. 5 to 7 years, billions of dollars, and a whole lot of ifs, like crude oil supply, gas allocation, skilled workers, investor trust. Global cases show it can work, like Pembroke or Borco, but it can crash hard too, like Hovensa or San Nicolas. The odds? Less than 30% for a full restart in 5 years. Partial restart or storage hub? Maybe 50%. What we need right now is action, not just talk. Start with an independent audit, lock in crew deals, train workers today. Maybe explore green options to keep up with the world. But if we rush this or let politics drive the bus, we're going to end up with a $1 billion line that nobody invited to. Petrotrin could rise again, but it needs smarts, patience, and a whole lot of hustle. So TNT, what do you say? You ready to do this right? Or we just streaming?